Welcome to the world of hot sauce fermentation. Fermentation is a natural process that not only enhances flavors, but also adds a probiotic boost to your sauces. It's all about creating that natural tanginess and complexity that makes hot sauces truly special. So let's dive in and explore how you can ferment your own delicious hot sauces at home.
When it comes to choosing the right peppers for your hot sauce, you have a lot of options. Jalapenos, habaneros, and ghost peppers are all great choices. Each type of pepper brings its own unique heat and flavor profile to the table. Pairing these peppers with flavor-boosting ingredients like garlic, onions, and salt can really elevate your sauce to the next level. So, don't be afraid to experiment and find the perfect combination that suits your taste.
Now, let's walk through the fermentation process. First, you'll want to chop your chosen peppers and any additional ingredients, like garlic or onions, and add them to a jar. The salt to water ratio is crucial here. Typically, you'll want about 3 tablespoons of salt per quart of water. This helps create the right environment for fermentation. Once everything is in the jar, make sure to store it in a cool, dark place. This ensures that the fermentation process goes smoothly and safely. Monitoring your sauce is an important step for successful fermentation. You'll need to burp the jars regularly to release built-up gases. Look out for bubbles forming in the jar, as this is a good sign that fermentation is happening. Also keep an eye, or rather, a nose, on the smell. A pleasant, tangy aroma indicates that things are going well. If you notice any off smells, it might be time to adjust your process. Happy fermenting.
All right, folks, we're almost at the end. Here are some final tips to ensure your hot sauce turns out perfect. If you encounter any issues, like mold or off smells, don't worry. Just remember to keep everything clean and follow the steps carefully. For storage, keep your fermented hot sauce in the fridge to maintain its flavor and texture. And, well, how long you age, it is really up to you. Some people prefer the fresh tang after a week, while others love the deep complexity that comes after a few months. So, give it a try and see what you like best. We'd love to hear from you. Feel free to leave any questions below or share your own hot sauce journey with us. Happy fermenting!
Welcome back. Let's dive into the unique benefits of fermented hot sauce. First off, it has a rich, tangy profile that you just can't get from non-fermented sauces. Plus, it's packed with probiotics, which can give your digestive health a nice little boost. So, not only are you getting amazing flavor, but you're also adding some nutritional benefits to your meals.
Now, let's talk about one of the most crucial aspects of fermenting hot sauce: the salt ratios and water quality. It's important to maintain a salt concentration of 2 to 3%. This helps to create the right environment for the good bacteria to thrive while keeping the bad ones at bay. And make sure you're using non-chlorinated water. Chlorine can inhibit the fermentation process, so it's best to use filtered or bottled water. Keep these tips in mind, and you'll be on your way to making some fantastic hot sauce.
Alright, let's talk about adding some extra layers of flavor to your hot sauce. You can try adding pineapple for a touch of sweetness, garlic to add some depth, or even ginger for a nice zing. These additional ingredients can really elevate the complexity of your sauce.
Now, it's crucial to keep air out of your fermentation jar to ensure a successful fermentation. You can use an airlock, which is a handy tool for this purpose. Alternatively, you can regularly burp the jars to release any built-up pressure. This step is key to maintaining the right environment for your fermentation process. When it comes to storing your fermenting hot sauce, you'll want to pay attention to temperature and light. Ideally, keep your jars in a cool, dark place to ensure steady fermentation. This helps in maintaining the right conditions for your sauce to develop its flavors properly.
Alright, so let's talk about aging and taste testing your hot sauce. Once your sauce has fermented, aging it can really enhance the flavors. You might want to store it in a cool, dark place for a few weeks or even months. Make sure to test small amounts periodically. Just take a little bit out, give it a taste, and see how the flavors are developing. This way, you can decide exactly when it's ready to your liking. Trust me, patience will be rewarded with amazing depth and complexity in your sauce.
Now that you've got the basics down, don't be afraid to experiment. Try different peppers, spices, or even fruits. Keep a journal of your flavor changes and what you liked or didn't like. This will help you refine your recipes for next time. Remember, the beauty of home fermentation is that you can make it uniquely yours. Happy fermenting!
Let's get started with the first stage preparation. Begin by selecting fresh, high-quality ingredients. This includes your choice of peppers, garlic, and any other spices you want to add. Next, prep your jar by sterilizing it to ensure a clean fermentation environment. Create a brine by dissolving salt in water, usually around 2 to 3% salt by weight. Finally, add your ingredients to the jar, making sure they're fully submerged in the brine. This is the foundation for a successful fermentation process.
Stage 2. First week of fermentation. During this stage, you'll want to set up your jars in a cool, dark space. Over the first few days, you'll notice some bubbling and activity. This is a good sign and means the fermentation is underway. Remember, it's essential to burp the jars daily to release built-up gases and prevent any pressure from building up. Stage 3. Second and third weeks. Flavor building. As the fermentation process continues, you'll start to observe changes in color and aroma. The flavors will deepen and become more complex over time. Make sure to monitor these changes closely, as they are indicators of a successful fermentation.
Stage 4. Final week and taste testing. Now it's time to test the flavors of your sauce. If you find any solids, you might want to filter them out. Once you're happy with the taste, go ahead and bottle your finished sauce. For optimal storage, keep it in the fridge to maintain its freshness and flavor.
Final remarks. Don't be afraid to experiment with different pepper and ingredient combinations. Each batch can offer a unique and exciting flavor profile. And of course, always remember to label each batch for future reference. Happy fermenting!